Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Nigerians called out Pastor Chris after China sent the first 6G test satellite into orbit. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Whatever time we're reaching you, a very warm big thank you to you. Thank you so much. Pastor Chris Oyakilome, the founder and president of Christ Embassy, fondly called Believers Love World, has been talking about, the G6 network, especially with regards to when the COVID-19 whole thing started. And it made us understand that there is a theory going on and that this thing was, the inception was in China and everything about it. Now, let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Nigerians called out Pastor Chris after China sent the first 6G test satellite orbit into orbit. The year 2020 has been very unpredictable with a lot of uncertainty that took place. These, of course, came with a lot of religious comparison as people wanted to know what is happening across the globe. One of these uncertainty include the COVID-19 pandemic breakout. There came a lot of conspiracy theory that came with the virus which broke out in Wuhan, China in 2019. Many religious bodies bid to reach out to the catastrophe their members were going through, made a lot of teaching by claiming that the 5G is associated with the COVID-19 pandemic. To the crux of the matter, one of the Nigerian most respected preacher, Pastor Chris, heavily criticized the technology advancement with the 5G network. He said it is associated with the COVID-19 pandemic and also a sign of evil, not something that should be accepted or tolerated. Today, China set the world's first 6G test satellite into orbit, but it did not go down well with Pastor Chris, as Nigerians criticized his objection to the 5G network and questioned what he's going to do since the 6G network has been sent to orbit. Well, you could see the pictures of all that happened, the 6G network being sent to orbit by China. The 6G is expected to be even faster than the 5G. BBC covered it. Some of the pictures are there, as you could see. Uh, you know, Pastor Chris, was talking about the 5G, the outbreak of the coronavirus, how it mutilates the DNA and resulted into a disease which is now affecting the lungs and leading to death. We know that the COVID-19 particularly goes to attack the lungs, which leads to death, especially with those with critical illnesses or already respiratory kind of, diseases, you see. So that was the 5G we are talking about. But guess what? This is not even 6G. China has become one of the first countries in the world to send a 5G to orbit. Some Nigerians have called out Pastor Chris. Some have masked him, and I've said really derogatory words. I'm not going to be reading out those words, but I just wanted you to know, some people said really, really like bad words, you know. I'll just give you a tip. Someone said, mark of the beast, blah, blah, blah. Just to make it, just to give you an idea, why some said I'm surprised you people don't like Pastor Chris. He's giving an insight into spiritual matters that we should pay attention to, So everybody have their opinion at the end of the day. But what is really going on? The most important thing is that you're ready. Because whether you're a Christian or Muslim, we all believe in some way that the world is going to come to an end someday. Yes, and the world is going to come to an end. Are you ready? Are you ready? Some people don't believe that anymore. One of the greatest lies the devil has come to show to people is to tell them that he doesn't exist. He's not there. You see, that he doesn't exist. He's just a figment of your imagination. You are the one imagining it, but that's a lie. That's a big lie. So there is no that ground, saying that, have you noticed the world that there is good and evil? That should tell you that there are forces controlling it. Whether 5G or 6G or 10G, whatever it comes to be, I just want you to know that. Just, make sure that you are ready, prepared to meet your maker at every point in time. Just make sure you're ready, you're prepared to meet your maker. Because you only, when we all started January 2020, when we all shouted Happy New Year, you know, someone like me, I believe some other people listening out there had things written out for the year. You see, people had things written out for the year, like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Those that wanted to travel said, oh, I'm going to make sure that I travel. Those that wanted to, so there were dreams and aspiration. Oh, by March, I should have done this, done that. By April, I should be laying the foundation. By May, I should be getting married. Okay, a woman that was expecting, that was due probably in July. So, okay, by July, we should have gotten the baby cut set. I should have gone for shopping. My dear, all that dreams and aspiration was cut short. What happened? March, Nigeria went on a lockdown towards the end of March, say 30th, 2020, between 20th and 30th. Nigeria went on the lockdown, as well as other nations of the world, the whole world. So there was even no that place to say, I want to travel. Where are you traveling to? You see, it's only Nigerian government where Lai Mohammed, Minister of Culture and Tourism, spent 91 billion during the time of lockdown for culture and tourism. And the house had to ask, brother, Ogaidi, what is the lockdown? How did you spend this money? His own is even small. What about what happened in the Niger Delta? The world was in lockdown, yet they spent a ridiculous amount of money, to mention but a few. But where are we driving at today, really? So you only have this moment, okay? You only have this time we're talking about. You only have now. Because if you watch some of those videos, somebody sits in their house watching a TV, and all of a sudden, a car driving on the road flies all the way from his driveway, comes straight into the people's house, and go in and even kill people inside. So, what are we talking about? You only have this moment. Make the best of it. Make the best of it. Make sure that you are ready, you're prepared to meet your maker any second. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a prophet of doom or saying that one is going to die. No, no, no. I mean, you will enjoy your life and all that you need to and get to the very heights. But at the end of the day, know that every man will die someday. Whatever the matter is, guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.